Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got something a little bit exciting to talk about today, and that's this rifle right here. This is the Bergara HMR Hunter Match Rifle chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. This rifle is empty, as you can see. There's no magazine in the rifle. The chamber is clear. Okay, now I plan on shooting PRS. I'm going to try to get into it, have some fun, but I also want to at least have a fighting chance to do well. And for me, in my budget, um, because I really couldn't afford to do just a strict competition rifle, I like to hunt and target shoot as well. So what I did was I went with the HMR, Hunter slash Match Rifle, a little bit of a do-all. So that way, it's not so heavy that I can't take it out in the woods and hunt with it if I wanted to go out and do some hunting. And it's also got a quality barrel with a pretty good optic I put on here, budget friendly optic, which should, for me, fit the bill and do what I needed to do. Um, I am going to go out and test this rifle. I've got 5 ammo loadings in 6.5 Creedmoor. I've got one match loading, I got four hunting loads, different weight grains. So I'm going to go out and test the accuracy of this rifle. This rifle is guaranteed from the factory with quality match grade ammo. It's guaranteed 1 or sub MOA accuracy right out of the box, which is like more than what I need. I've also invested in, I've got a tuner brake coming. I purchased a Eric Cortina PRS tuner brake, the Gen 2 model. So that'll be coming. And with that, since I don't load my own ammunition at this time, that tuner brake will allow me to, once I've tested some different ammo loadings, factory loadings, and I find something that the rifle really likes, then I'll be able to use the tuner brake to dial the load in to get the smallest groups possible with the factory ammo. Um, this rifle, 22 6.5 Creedmoor, the Bergara HMR, it has the B14 action. It's a one-piece action patterned after a Remington 700, which most people know, but if you don't, now you do. This has a 22-inch barrel on it. It's got a mini chassis molded inside of this polymer frame so that the frame is super rigid, does not flex at all. The barrel is free floated. It has an adjustable trigger. This one I tested, it's right around 2.5. I think it can be adjusted down to 2. But it's really, really nice as it is right now. We'll find out how good it is when we get it to the range. It also has an adjustable cheek rest, which is great. Nice little twist operation. Get your cheek well proper, right. It also comes with spacers in the butt pad. It can be adjusted from, I believe it's 12.5 to 14.25, or 12.25 to 14.5 inches for the length of pull. I've got all 3 spacers in. I'm a tall guy. I've got long arms, so I think that this will be best for me. And once I get out and fire it, then I'll see how comfortable I am with it. And if I need to make changes, I'll make changes. On top, I'm going with the Arkin Optics EP5, 5 to 25 by 56 millimeter objective lens. This particular one is in MOA. When I ordered the optic, they were out of the mill version, and instead of waiting for it to come in, I just got what was available, which is fine. I'll work with the MOA. The only disadvantage, well, actually, I'm sorry. No, this one is in mills. I purchased another Arkin optic, and they were out of the mill version, so I went with the MOA. But this one is in mills. So as far as talking to guys on the PRS line, when they're talking mills, I'll be talking mills, so I'll kind of understand the language, what's going on when you ask somebody, hey, what'd you dial up for that, particular range? If they're using the same caliber I am, then it kind of gives me a good idea what I can dial mine up to. So that's what I got. This is what we have, guys. This is for me right now, my premium rifle build. When I purchased this rifle about a year ago, believe it or not, it was just over $1,000 retail at my local gun shop. I purchased this at a gun shop in Croydon, PA. If anybody's familiar with the area, Croydon, PA, Auger Precision Firearms has a shop right there in Croydon, and those guys are really great. Because I am a budget dude, I got budget sized pockets. I was able to lay this rifle away. They're pretty good with that. Long as you're a faithful customer and you come back and you're paying your layaway, they got no problem with that. They'll work with you. So I was able to lay this thing away and take my time and get it. And to date, this is my most precision orientated rifle. I have other rifles that are good quality for the price. They're pretty accurate, more than what I need in most senses or most applications. They shoot better than I can, most of them. But this one here is the premier rifle in my collection as of right now. I'm going to leave it the way it is right now. When I do the PRS shooting, I'm going to enter, I believe it's called the beginner class or whatever, and you're not allowed to do any trigger upgrades. And you may be able to put this in a chassis because there are production rifles, and I think this beginner class is basically production rifles. So I may be able to put this into a chassis just to do that for a little bit more, make it more user friendly as far as the PRS type shooting. But if not, the Area 419, they do sell a Arca rail attachment that you can mount to the bottom of this stock. I've seen someone that has it. They also have one that's the Arca rail with the barricade stop built in, which I'll probably get that one to make this more competition ready. But for now, I'm going to leave it the way it is. And you don't know what you don't know. So I'm going to get out there this upcoming season, 2023 season, and try my hand at some PRS shooting. Between now and then, I hope to get in as much practice as I can at different ranges on different size targets. I'm going to also purchase a Kestrel, which is a ballistics app, weather station all in one. It's a little device, and you can input data, wind data, the atmospherics. You can do the ballistics on your rifle. You can use it to true up your velocities and just all kinds of stuff. If you don't know anything about Kestrels, guys, you can go on YouTube and Google. I'm not Google. You can go on YouTube and you can search for Kestrels and see what they're all about and learn the uses and why they're so useful and what makes it so good to have. It's pretty much a must-have if you're going to do any real competition shooting or even long range target shooting. It helps get you where you need to be at with a lot less rounds expended to kind of try to walk yourself in. You can pretty much run the numbers especially if you know your velocities. You can input all that data into the Kestrel and you'll be able to pretty much dial up like first round impacts. As long as you're good with reading the wind, you can pretty much dial up first round impacts using the Kestrel and the Applied Ballistics app that's inside of it. So that's what we got. And I have, for my ammo test, I got some Winchester. This is 129 grain PowerPoint. This is also some Winchester 129 grain PowerPoint, but like it was in different boxes, guys. So I saw the boxes. I thought maybe it was different stuff. I grabbed it, and then when I got into it, I realized that it was basically the same, but it is what it is. We'll use it. I got some Federal American Eagle Target stuff. This is inexpensive stuff. This is 123 grain. I do have some Norma match grade ammo, golden target match. This is 143 grain. And I have taken this particular ammo out to 1,000 yards with my AR-10 that's chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. And then I picked up this here. This is some Sig Sauer 6 Hour Venari SP soft point hunting ammo, and it is 129 grain 6.5 Creedmoor ammo. So we're going to take these out to the range and see how this rifle likes it, see what kind of groups it gets. It'll be our first rounds through it, and we'll get our first impressions on how it shoots and stuff like that. And as soon as we get the tuner break, then we'll definitely work on getting some different match grade ammo types, testing them, and then using the tuner break to see how well we can dial that stuff in to get the best groups we can possibly get. Guys, thanks for stopping by the channel. Appreciate you as always. Like, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, share it with your friends. This is our long range journey. We can all take this journey together, and we'll see just how good we can get with shooting these small targets at long distances, man. Also, shout out to everybody that has subscribed, man. We're at 302, I believe, subscribers, which is great, man. I'm really appreciating the love, man. You guys making me feel good with that. I'm trying to get out more videos as much as possible. I've been working a lot of 6-day weeks lately, but I'm going to be cutting back coming up this coming season, this coming year. I'm going to cut my hours back so I can try to put a little bit more time into the channel and making these videos and getting these rifle projects together and seeing what we can do with these rifles, guys. So stand by. Next time you see me and this rifle, we will be on the range, and I'll see you then. Hey guys, well, we're here at the range, and we've got a lot of ammo to test today in our 6.5 Creedmoor. I'm going to bore sight it. Right now I got some golden target match. This is Norma golden target match. This is 143 grain. Gonna load some of this stuff up, get it bore sighted, and then zero the rifle scope, and then we'll shoot some groups with some of this ammo to see what we can come up with. So stand by and I'll get this thing. Well, this is going to be first official shot through the Bergara HMR 6.5 Creedmoor. This is our premium baby. Let's see what we got here. guys. All right, here we go. Now, got the target set back to 100 guys. There's one small problem. I forgot to bring my spotting scope, so I won't be able to get the target video that I wanted to get as far as recording the hits as they happen, which is a little bit of a bummer, but I'll do the shooting. I've got 7 different types of ammo to test today through this rifle to see which one it likes the best. So I'll try to capture as much of that as I can. And I apologize, guys, for getting that scope. I generally shoot video with my phone through the spotting scope, and I can record at 100 yards. If I'm on the range by myself, I can go back and forth, but today there's someone else here. I have to be considerate, you know, I can't just eat up all the range time by going back and forth. So. But let's see what happens. See if we get this baby zero. I'm going to zero it using this Norma ammo, target ammo. I've got a P5. Alright guys, well, it took a little doing. I was having kind of a hard time for some reason, but I finally got it on paper at 100. It's a little 3-shot group, not the best, but I think I was rushing a little bit, so I'm gonna take my time and we'll shoot a few groups, some of the other ammo, and see what we come up with. This was me zeroing it at 25 yards, and here we are at 100 yards. So, all right, let's see what we can do. Stand by. All right, guys, here we go. So this was the Norma Golden Match 5-shot group. I'd sub them away, or just that one away. I will measure them later. This was the Winchester stuff. I pulled that one shot. I had a nice group going on there, and then I pulled that one. But look at the Federal stuff. That's looking really nice. I like that group. So looks like we might have us a shooter. And I do have the tuner brake coming, so we'll be able to tighten that even up even further, I'm sure. So we'll have to keep that in mind, that she likes the Federal stuff so far. All right, we'll put a fresh target up and we'll test the rest of these loads that we brought here today. Stand by. All right, well, here we go. This was the Precision Hunter load, and I pulled that one big time, but that wasn't a bad group. I was subbing away until I pulled that one. This is that Winchester hunting stuff, that soft point, power point. It's not the best load at all for this rifle. That's huge. But this other load did pretty good. This was the Federal target load. Yeah, just the American Eagle target load. That's shooting that pretty well. And I did pull one, this one here. Pulled that guy. I thought I was empty. And I pulled the shot thinking that it wasn't there. Didn't take my time and get a nice trigger pull on that one. But so far, she shoots pretty good. We can tune that with the tuner brake for sure. We could definitely tune that load, tighten that up with the tuner brake. So we got some good prospects going on so far. Got one more to test, and then I'm gonna call it a day, guys. Okay, guys, here we are. Back from the range. Got the final group on paper so I can show you guys that final grouping. Wasn't able to get the kind of footage I like to normally get with me shooting the rifle, and you can see the impacts hitting the target, but we had some mishaps with the camera equipment, and we forgot to bring our spotting scope so we could film it long distance like we normally do. So it is what it is. We got what we got. I just want to say thank you to all the subscribers. Merry Christmas to everybody. And here's what we got. Take a look. All right, so here's that last loading. The Venari soft point Sig Sauer hunting ammo. Did very well, nice group. One flyer at the bottom, or I pulled it, whatever. It is what it is. That's how it went. The Winchester PowerPoint This rifle doesn't like that load at all. That's like over 2 MOA. It looks like about 2.5 inch group at 100 yards. That might be acceptable for hunting, but I would rather see at least 1 inch group, 1.5 inch group for it to be a good hunting load for me personally. Horn of the American Hunter did very well. Got that one flyer, or the one I pulled at the bottom, but that's a really nice group right there if you don't count that one in. That's sub MOA for sure. The American Eagle, Federal American Eagle target stuff, man, 123 grain, that stuff, it really likes that. Got the one flyer at the bottom, but had a really good group. Actually, no, the flyer is on the outside because I lost track of the round count. I thought I was empty, and I kind of rushed that shot. I didn't really focus like I should have, and that's why that one flew to the outside. But that was a really good group there. The Norma ammo, Norma Golden Match, did very well, sub MOA for sure. So we'll be definitely working with that. The Winchester Match ammo also did very well. It was sub MOA with the one flyer, but you know, you look at that right there, that's a really nice group. So either way, it's just that 1 MOA or just under 1 MOA. The winner of the day is the Federal Gold Medal Match. I mean, you got 3 touch in there, and then you got 2 touching down there. That ammo, that gun likes that ammo a lot. So our tuner brake did come in, so we will be installing the tuner brake, and then we'll take that rifle back out, and we'll try to tune some of these loads that shot very well, and we'll see just how much we can tighten these loads up, and we'll take it from there. So guys, thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. Get out there, do some shooting, and as always, as I like to say, hey, go long. It'll make you feel good.